Good morning, Bulldogs. I'm Andres.
And I'm Aaron, and this is your January edition of Bulldog Rundown Show, where we're bringing you news for students, by students.
On this month's show, we'll talk to our seniors who are frantically working through their to-do list. We'll meet with your teacher of the year and talk with one family about immigration. All that and more coming right up.
It was a year for the Davises. Both Mrs. Davis and Mr. Davis, no relation, were both Teacher of the Year by their colleagues. Let's hear from them about this accomplishment.
If you didn't know, Mr. Davis won Teacher of the Year this year. Let's take an inside look and learn a little bit more about him.
My name is Aaron Davis, and I've been a history teacher at Hermiston High School for 18 years. Being Teacher of the Year at Hermiston High School, it's a great honor. I think it means to me the work I put in over all these years, the role I've taken in my department, the role I've taken as a teacher, kind of leader in the building, is seen by other staff members. It's an honor to be recognized, even just to be nominated, but then to win was a huge shock, and it was great to get that recognition.
My favorite thing about Mr. Davis is that he's just a silly guy, and he hypes everybody up and makes really silly comments a bunch. It's just very enjoyable.
My favorite part of being a teacher are working with the students. Every day, working with 100+ students, seeing some smiling faces, but overall just having the interaction and potentially being maybe the only positive part of their day. It feels great to kind of just be there, hear how their days are going, maybe show them what it looks like to be successful and have goals and try to reach those goals. So I love working with the kids, seeing what they're involved in, whether it's sports or extracurricular activities or theater or what kind of jobs they have. I also love working with the people I work with in my department. I mean, these are some of my best friends. And so showing up to work every day with people that I really enjoy just being around is a lot of fun. And there's not too many days that I wake up in the morning and not look forward to going to work.
Making me feel more comfortable about going to World Studies. At first it was very not wanting me, I just didn't want to go, but having him be that teacher and being able to mess around with him just really helped.
The hardest part of teaching is when kids are apathetic, where they don't really care about the outcome of their decisions, whether that's not showing up to school, not turning in a project, not retaking a test. And I think it's really hard for kids that are freshmen, sophomore, and even juniors to say, hey, by not doing this, it's going to impact me my senior year when I want to try to graduate and I start having plans for myself. I wish younger students could see themselves in 2 years from now and say, man, I really got to take school serious as a freshman, sophomore, and junior, because my senior year, I have goals and ambitions and things I want to get done, but now if I fail a class, if I get in trouble and all those kind of things when I'm younger, in high school, it makes it even more challenging my senior year to try to graduate and try to get some kind of diploma. So kind of dealing with those kids that don't really care about their education and don't really see the benefit of getting a good education in Hermiston High School is really hard for me to just kind of see and accept and kind of allow that to happen.
It's like having a brother from another mother. Just next door, we get to look into each other's eyes and hold each other's hands and sing Kumbaya. It's just nice having people you love and enjoy working with next door to you, and he's like my partner in crime.
And that's all for our video.
Congrats, Mr. Davis!
I'm Robbie Akers, and if you didn't know, Miss Davis won Teacher of the Year. Let's take an inside look on her life.
What does it mean to be Teacher of the Year personally and professionally? To me, it means that all the work and time that I put into our students, the mentorship, the programs, the culture building is being recognized at a professional level, which I appreciate. It is voted on within the staff here at the high school, and so it just means a lot that the staff sees all the hard work that I'm putting in into my craft and into the programs that I'm helping with. I think to me personally, it means that my passion, like I found my right passion. I think everybody has something that fills their cup, and for me, like this isn't a job, it's a passion of mine, and I truly love it. And so I think that being recognized at this level just shows me that I have found the right passion, and I think that I'm doing a pretty good job out of it. I want to continue to reach more students and get better at my job, but I think that this is a good start. And again, I really do appreciate this recognition from my staff, fellow members, and also Hermiston School District. The way I approach my work is every student that I interact with, I treat them as if they're my own child. And so I think that's really important to think of is you're dealing with someone else's child, someone else's kid, and so I want to make sure that I'm treating them the way I want my child to be treated. And I think that's really important because being a teacher isn't just necessarily about the educational part of it. You also have to be nurturing, and you have to be a role model for these individuals and be able to stand up for what's right, but teach them what right and wrong and how to advocate for themselves. And so I think that approaching it from like a motherly standpoint is really important to me. What I consider to be the most rewarding part of being a teacher, especially at the high school level, is being able to have a helping hand in helping students figure out what they want to do for their next step in life. When I think of high school, you get to have those real life conversations, not just about education, but like, what do you want in life? What are your passions outside of academics? And just being able to help create a path for the students in order to achieve their goals and dreams. I think the biggest challenges that teachers face today would most probably, in my eyes, be expectation versus reality. I think as a teacher, sometimes we put a lot of expectations on ourselves as well as sometimes parents and students. And so being able to put in perspective, like, what can you really achieve in such a small amount of time with your students, but also what can be most impactful, and making it realistic in the aspect of, like, you want to set your goals high, but you also don't want to make it so that you're not able to focus on the things that truly do matter.
We hope you got a chance to go to one of our unified basketball games this season. It was so much fun. Let's go to Satalia about their season.
This winter, we had the amazing opportunity to have unified basketball here at HHS. This program gave athletes the ability to come together to compete and promote inclusion and respect through sports. It was so heartwarming to see all the love, support, and everyone who showed up to cheer on our athletes.
Thank you, Satalia. Now let's hear from our seniors how they're handling this high-pressure time of planning for their future.
It's a stressful time for seniors with college checklists, so let's hear from some of our seniors.
My post-high school plans are to go to a college to throw, track and field, hammer and discus, and also to get my education in teaching.
I'm planning to go to Spokane Community College to continue track and do a 2-year and see where my life goes after that. I truly don't know what I'm gonna be studying, but I still got some time, so I'll figure that out from there.
I made that decision talking with my mother and a couple adults like Mr. Allen and some of the counselors. I narrowed my college decision by seeing what is going to offer me in track, and Eastern Washington also is really close to home, and I didn't really want to go too far, and it has a really good educational major, and I just think it fits me best.
I don't know through the scholarship process. I really haven't went through it yet, but I still got to talk to my counselors and see what they can help me with.
I went through the scholarship process with Mr. Allen. We tackled out all those big essays and kind of found what will benefit me the most. I also, went through FAFSA, but it was really, Eastern Washington had a really good thing when you said what you're going to pursue in college. It kind of sent you like what scholarships you could get. I set my mind to this decision because at a young age, growing up without a father, I think becoming a teacher and getting into possibly coaching, I could like give it back to the kids that maybe I could relate to myself and give them a father figure.
I've talked to my friends, we sat down, we talked about it, and I feel like it's the right choice for me. And I really wish I could be with my friends, in college and all that stuff, but we all gotta take our own path, so yeah.
Immigration has been a hot topic for a while, especially since the administration change. We wanted to talk to one family on how they are feeling regarding the issue.
Hola, mi nombre es María Meraz.
Reinaldo López Flores.
He vivido aquí en Hermiston desde hace 29 años.
33 años viviendo aquí.
Con mis hijos, yo les he estado explicando, platicando con ellos, que no tienen que tener miedo, que no va a pasar nada malo, que si nos llegan a deportar, no nos van a hacer nada, simplemente nos van a echar a nuestro país, que no tengan que tener miedo.
Porque nuestros hijos están preocupados, que porque bien nos van a llevar para México, y se ponen tristes.
El trabajo, sí, ha habido días que sí, todos, yo y mis otros compañeros que hemos tenido miedo de ir a trabajar, miedo al salir del trabajo, que nos lleguen a agarrar en el camino y que no podemos llegar con nuestras familias, con nuestros hijos que nos están esperando.
El trabajo ahorita hay poco trabajo, no es como antes trabajaba uno más que ahorita ya, y andamos ahí peligrando que nos lleguen y nos lleven.
Yo sé que hubo muchas marchas o protestas en cada diferente estado de aquí a Estados Unidos a favor de nosotros los inmigrantes. Nos apoyamos todos unos a los otros, me da mucho gusto que estemos unidos. Yo sé que también aquí en Hermiston hubo también todas las partes, con la esperanza de que pues hay algo bueno para nosotros los inmigrantes.
¿Qué opino de las marchas? Porque está bien que hagan marchas para ver si algo pueden hacer por nosotros.
And this is all for your February rundown. See you next month for our March show.